The wizarding world just refuses to stop surprising us. For years, fans wondered what it would have been like if James McAvoy had joined Harry Potter during the height of its movie dominance. Well, that moment has finally come, sort of. The X-Men star is officially part of the Harry Potter universe, but not in the way anyone expected. And this story comes with a twist worthy of the wizarding world itself. Let's rewind a bit. Back when Warner Brothers was casting Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, McAvoy was still an unknown face in Hollywood. He was offered something unusual, a retainer deal. Essentially, the studio wanted to keep him on standby, along with a handful of other actors, for future casting decisions. At the time, McAvoy was in the running to play none other than Lord Voldemort. Yes, the Dark Lord himself. But here's the kicker. Voldemort didn't have a huge presence in the very first film, so the role was far from guaranteed. McAvoy, young and early in his career, wasn't ready to commit to such an uncertain offer. He turned it down, calling the whole situation really strange in later interviews.
But I'd done very little work and I wouldn't be able to do any work for about 7 months, I think it was.
Right. Fast forward over 2 decades, and the Scottish actor has finally stepped into the world of Harry Potter. Only this time, he's not donning prosthetics to become he who must not be named. Instead, McAvoy is lending his unmistakable voice to one of the franchise's most iconic side characters, Professor Alastor Mad-Eye Moody, in a brand new Audible audiobook series. It's a twist nobody saw coming, but one that feels oddly perfect. Moody, with his grizzled toughness and paranoid charm, is exactly the kind of character who benefits from a strong voice performance.
I'm here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end.
Now, this isn't just any audiobook project. Warner Bros. And Audible have pulled together a staggering lineup of talent, turning the Harry Potter novels into what feels like an A-list ensemble audio drama. Alongside McAvoy, you've got Kit Harington voicing the flamboyant Professor Gilderoy Lockhart, Ewan Rion as the conflicted Professor Lupin, Gemma Whelan as Professor Sprout, and Keira Knightley stepping in as the ever-hated Dolores Umbridge. Ruth Wilson takes on Bellatrix Lestrange, while Simon Pegg becomes Arthur Weasley. Even Matt Berry, known for his eccentric comedy in What We Do in the Shadows, shows up as the ridiculous Sir Cadogan. And that's just the new wave of names. Previously announced voices include Matthew Macfadyen as Voldemort, Hugh Laurie as Dumbledore, Riz Ahmed as Snape, Michelle Gomez as McGonagall, and Mark Addy as Hagrid. The child trio, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, will be voiced by Frankie Treadaway, Max Lester, and Arabella Stanton for the first 3 books, before new actors step in for the later ones to reflect the characters' growing ages. It's no exaggeration to say this Audible project is shaping up to be the definitive audio version of the Harry Potter saga. And McAvoy's casting has become the headline story because of his long, complicated history with the franchise. Fans can't help but feel like this is a redemption arc of sorts. He may have missed out on Voldemort, but now he's bringing life to another legendary figure. What makes this even juicier is the timing. Arabella Stanton, who is voicing Hermione here, is also set to play her in HBO's upcoming Harry Potter reboot series. Yes, the crossover between the audio project and the TV adaptation is real, and it has fans buzzing. McAvoy might not appear in the HBO series itself, at least not yet, but his involvement in the Audible version puts him firmly inside the Wizarding World canon. So what can fans expect from McAvoy's Mad-Eye Moody? If you know his work in X-Men, Split, or even his Dark Materials, you already know he has the range to bring Moody's gruff paranoia and hidden heart to life. Moody isn't just another professor. He's the Auror who lived through countless battles, the mentor who trains Harry for the Triwizard Tournament, and the man who practically embodies the phrase constant vigilance. Giving that role to McAvoy feels like inspired casting, especially since his voice can carry both menace and warmth in equal measure.
No, I'm not talking to dirty prostitutes again, Mum. You can't have the
The Audible series itself will begin rolling out soon. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone arrives on November 4th, 2025, followed by Chamber of Secrets on December 16th, and Prisoner of Azkaban on January 13th, 2026. The rest of the books will release monthly, concluding with Deathly Hallows in May 2026. It's a marathon project that ensures fans will have nearly half a year of magical releases to look forward to. But the biggest takeaway is this: James McAvoy has finally claimed his spot in the Harry Potter legacy. Sure, it's not as the Dark Lord and it's not on screen, but sometimes the best roles come with a twist. Fans now get to experience Moody through McAvoy's performance, while also wondering, what if he had said yes all those years ago? Would Voldemort have felt different? Would McAvoy's career have taken another path entirely? These are the kind of tantalizing what-ifs that keep fandoms alive. For now, though, it feels like the stars have aligned. McAvoy's Moody is coming, the Wizarding World is expanding into new formats, and fans are about to experience the books in a way they never have before. It's not the Voldemort story we almost got, but it's the Moody we deserve. And that's the story of James McAvoy's long road into Harry Potter. Not Voldemort, but Mad-Eye Moody. And honestly, it feels like the perfect fit. What do you think? Did McAvoy land an even better role in the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, share it with your Potterhead friends, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube for more magical updates.
You need to be prepared. You need to find another place to put your chewing gum besides the underside of your desk, Mr. Finnegan.
Oh, no.